Okay guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, I will tell you about how you can start printing money using your CRM. This is going to be super fun, so make sure you stay until the end. First of all, I want to tell you about what these Smartviews are or what these lists really are. We first need some data, okay? If we don't have accurate, reliable data in our CRM, we can't come up with accurate and profitable lists or smart views that we can reach out to, okay? So that's the first step. We first need to make sure we got our data right. Okay, it's accurate, it's reliable, it's set and updated, correctly and deliberately. So we need to make sure that's the case. Second, we need to have some custom fields because custom fields will allow us to, create some specific lists of customers that we can reach out to. For example, let me pull up one of these contact profiles. So I created all these fake lead profiles for you guys so I can give you tangible examples that can, make it very easy for you to understand what I'm talking about. So all of this is completely fake. So, this is not exponent confidential data. So, we don't need to worry about any of this. So as you can see on this contact profile, we got opt-in date, book call date, close date, and product custom fields populated. So the idea is, let's say you're running an online coaching business, okay? Or it can be anything, and you have a sales funnel, right? They opt into your sales funnel, and that shows or that indicates they might be interested in your services or products. So the moment they opt in, you probably want to reach out to them. You want to talk to them. You want to learn more about, where they are at in their business journey, what they're looking to get out of your services or products, and so on. So maybe you can eventually, later down the road, you can make a sale. So the moment they opt into your sales funnel, you can have an automation system that populates this opt-in date on their contact profile in your CRM, right? So we can utilize this opt-in date custom field and say, okay, let's see all the leads, okay, who opted into our funnel, our sales funnel. To do that, we will come on here, we will click on add filter, and we'll say opt-in date. I will type on opt-in date, and here you go. It shows up right here. And I will say is present, okay? So this gives us a list of leads who opted into our funnel. That's for a fact. We know they opted into our funnel, so we can contact these people. And if let's see, for example, I can take one step further and I can actually click on this columns button here. This is close CRM, but this whole thing is very, very similar in other CRM products. So it's not going to be very different from this. So I can type in phone number and email. So instead of going into each of these contact profiles, we can just see all their phone numbers and emails right here on this same page. And this shows us all these phone numbers that we can start dialing right now, okay? So if we have a sales team, they can come in here, they can utilize these filters, and they can easily generate a few lists of potential customers and they can start calling them, right? So another filter step that we can add could be, if you look at all of our custom fields, close date, right, or product. So you might wanna get a list of all people who showed interest in one of our products. Let's say consultation package. Okay, so this is the list of people who opted into our sales funnel, and whatever we've done, we've decided that they're interested in our consultation package. Maybe our sales team members already advanced in the sales process and they talk to these people. And so this is basically an imaginary scenario, right? I'm just showing you the functionality of the CRM and how you can make the most out of your CRM, because I've seen a lot of people who don't even understand how to utilize their CRM. And this is money. In your CRM lies a big amount of money, okay? That's the case for most businesses, but they never get these tiny little details right, which make the entire difference, okay? So if you don't populate these custom fields and the data, the format of the data right, then you won't be able to generate lists like that and you won't be able to make sales, okay? Imagine we talk to this person, we give them a call and they seem interested. We ask them a few, qualifying questions and they are qualified and we mark them as qualified. Then we can leave a note here and say, okay, this guy is super qualified. We need to, we need to sell them something. I'm just making this up, okay? Your sales rep, or if you're a sales rep watching this video, you would be leaving a note like this about the call, how it went, what you discussed. So when you came back to this same lead profile, you'll be able to, even if it's not you, if another sales rep looks at the same contact profile, or imagine the business owner, the CEO, or the CMO, they come in here, they review the lead profiles, they try to understand how sales reps are performing, etc. They can easily get an idea of what happened here and who these leads are, etc. So this was just an example. Let's go back to the leads page and let me tell you guys more about Smartviews. So once we define a list of people that we want to create, then we can save it, and we can, as that list gets optimized or updated, okay, every day automatically and dynamically, our sales reps keep dialing in these people. So let's say book call date, close date. So from here, let's say book call date is present. So this will give me all the leads, who booked a call to talk to us. And we could have a scenario where, these people book a call to talk to us, but they end up ghosting us. They end up not getting on a call to talk to us because they got busy. I don't know, life got in their way. So we could utilize another data point where we know they didn't actually show up to the call. So we still need to talk to them, right? So we could say, let's say filter, add another filter and calls, and let's see, total number of calls is zero, is exactly zero. What that means is, there's no calls, logged on these lead profiles. So they booked a call to talk to us, okay, but nobody called them. Nobody on our team called these people to talk to them, which is a big problem because if they are showing interest in our services or products, we definitely want to get in touch with them, and we want to, talk to them. We want to tell them about our services and products, and we want to learn more about who they are, what they do, and how we can help them, right? So this is a fantastic list, right? Obviously, everything here is simplified, but I'm just giving you the main idea, right? You are utilizing these super useful, very easy to use filter steps to generate these lists, so you can easily find the type of people you want to reach out to to make more sales, to grow your sales, or to just learn more about them, what they're doing. And from there you can make the necessary updates in your CRM, such as updating their lead statuses, updating their phone numbers, or leaving a note on the contact profile. So from there you can take the next step, whatever that can be, whether that's unqualifying them, let's say canceled. We could have a different lead status here. This is just an example, like I mentioned. Or you could maybe delete the lead profile if that's what you want, or you could mark it as bad fit. You could do anything here, but I'm just giving you the main ideas. To recap, smart views are extremely important. You should definitely utilize this functionality of your CRM, and make sure every single sales rep in your company gets this right. Okay, they understand what these lists, also known as smart views, are, how they work, so they can make the most out of your potential reserve bank, your money printing machine, which is your CRM. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them down below in the comment section, and happy scaling.